Welcome back to the channel. My name is Joan. Today I want to talk about a popping story, something I have been getting in the grapevine. I don't know how true it is or whether it could be true. I am hearing that John Public is planning to ask judges that when persons come in front of them on trial for drug trafficking, that they should be given a chance at employment. That rather than sending them to prison or finding them, they should just say, okay, any persons that we have caught trying to export narcotics, those persons we will guarantee employment. I don't know that this is true, but I am for that. I am saying that yes, if they find persons whether at the airport, seaport, or inland, traveling, taking steps to export, they should, yes, be offered legitimate employment. Let us do the experiment. Make a call, put out your bullhorns, yeah, public speech, that any person that we catch trying to export contraband, these persons will be guaranteed legitimate employment. The argument that is being put forward is that persons are willing to work, but they are not being given employment. They have tried very hard at legitimate employment and they are refused, whether on the basis that the resume isn't looking good, whether on the fact that they have criminal records, for any of many reasons, and they have resorted to dealing in and taking steps to export contraband. So, John Public is saying, listen, make a call. Make the call. See whether or not persons are going to turn up. And they are saying that they are guaranteeing that persons will show up, whether at the airport, seaport, or just traveling with, just to be caught. They are not making any attempt to hide what they are carrying. There will be no ingestion of anything. Things will be just packed and persons are just there to be caught. Because what? Persons want to be employed. They need legitimate employment. John Public is saying, we are challenging you, the judiciary, to this experiment. Make the call. Say to persons, listen, we want to curb this crime in the country. We want to curb drug trafficking. We want our females to know that, listen, you are valued and you don't have to be doing this or doing that or to be putting things inside anybody cavity. Risking your life, risking your freedom. They are saying that, look, persons will be less motivated to be taking on the challenge of trying to get through securities here in Jamaica and elsewhere, because there will be nothing to benefit. If you choose to give me your stuff to take elsewhere, I am going to the airport and I know I'm going to be caught. And subsequent to my being caught, I will be offered legitimate employment. No one would want to be giving other persons their stuff to take on a plane, for example, from the airport, or to take onto any shipping vessel. So, John Public is challenging the government, the lawmakers, the who is who in society. Say, listen, give the persons who would be trafficking the contraband, give them a fighting chance. Persons who genuinely need employment and who are being used as drug mules, for example, they will be given a chance at legitimate employment. They will want to be caught. See how many persons gonna turn up at your various ports just to be caught and just to be given employment. Do the experiment. let us do the trial. It is my understanding that many a female who are in prison here in Jamaica are on drug charges. The vast majority of the population is there for drug trafficking. So I am saying, taking these females away from their families, it is bad. The female taking a decision whether just to better her life, to school her children, to take care of her sick uncle here or there, whatever the reason, she agrees to risk freedom and to risk life, to take somebody's drug overseas. It is a big risk. She, in my opinion, would prefer legitimate employment because there is nothing to gain. Absolutely nothing, because there's no guarantee that even if she gets past the security here in Jamaica, even to get past it wherever she lands, she might very well be unalived after she expel whatever she's carrying, because for the most part she probably is taking it inside some body cavity. These girls in the prison system for drug trafficking, ask any one of them, given the chance of being caught with the contraband and to be offered legitimate employment, would you take the risk and take this drug to the airport to be caught? Would you prefer that, or would you prefer to sit home being unemployed? In my opinion, she would say, listen, I would prefer, to take it to the airport just to get a job. I would even buy it myself. Whatever the contraband is, I would try to save up and afford it to take it to the airport, for example, because I know once I get there and I am seen with it, then I am guaranteed employment. Females, in my opinion, would save or give up a lot to get enough money to buy whatever drug, whatever the contraband is, and go to the airport to await being identified as a trafficker, and then know that, hey, look, I am gonna get employment elsewhere legitimately. Let us try it, because for the most part, yes, persons are trying to etch out a livelihood for themselves, a better life for their kids, better opportunity. Some of even these traffickers, their children are in university, backs against the wall. They are seeing their child, the future prime minister, a future doctor, a future educator, whatever. And the person has the knowledge base. The person is intelligent enough, ambitious enough to want to make a good life. But here it is. The parents do not have the wherewithal. They are going to plant marijuana, but at the same time, for them, it's illegal. To grow, to traffic, to sell. Because what? They have to go through the Cannabis Licensing Authority here in Jamaica. And that, we all know, it's for the big people. That's nothing for the small man. No. It's for the who is who. Yeah, for the bourgeoisies. Not for the small man who has to hide in the mountains to do it is farming. So you see, the persons who are trying to sell these things outside of the back door, because they can't turn up at the front door without this license, this license is pure politics again. Small man cannot afford that. They can't meet the requirements. And just let us do the experiment, okay?